SaaS-pocalypse. Is it true or just a clickbait title for articles? I am a senior full-stack developer, I have more than 13 years of experience, and I am still working in this field. I also launched my own pet project as SaaS products, and I studied product management. So I want to share my thoughts on this topic. In my opinion, the main change is that by using AI agents, we can rapidly build MVPs just to test our hypothesis. It's true. I won't argue with this at all. It's 100% true. I absolutely agree with it. I see that with different AI tools, you can just explain which web application or website you want to build, and then with a few prompts to correct some behavior, finish your project. You can quickly write simple CRUD API endpoints and some front-end on popular frameworks like React or Vue. But after that, we still need to launch the project and find clients. And this is the point. If you are an experienced developer, you should know that the code itself is not the biggest part. You need to find clients, you need money to run ads, and you need someone who will maintain your project. Even if you want to add just one component, you still need to gather all software requirements for your new feature. Write a good prompt, maybe fix something manually in the code, deploy your changes, test them, and of course give feedback and apply some fixes to this feature. And this cycle is inevitable. Yes, you can delegate some steps of this cycle to an AI agent. That's true as well, but I've never seen a fully AI-written successful project. I just can't push all AI-generated changes without verifying them. I work with teammates, and they review my code as well. And if they see some AI slop there, it would be strange and shameful for me. I still take full ownership of my code and my features, and this has always been our job. That's why we are employees. Just think about it. You may not see many new features on Instagram, for example, but many employees are still working there. They maintain the whole code base and go through this development cycle. They attend many meetings and are still responsible for their code. Nowadays, writing code is easy, it's true. But I can see how you can completely run everything without a human. And it's not like it's suddenly become drastically easy, because reading and understanding code is still a mentally hard process. So yes, we see a shift in our field. We can't deny it. But the actual effect is still debatable. And we also can't forget that AI is still developing. We'll see what happens in the future. But I also have another important thought here about MVPs. Yes, in my opinion, the field that changed the most is MVP development. But, as always, there is some but. Just think about this. When I was studying computer science and a friend of mine was studying accounting in our college, one teacher told us that accountants wouldn't be needed anymore because there were already many legal tech services and everything was becoming automated. But my friend still works as an accountant nowadays. Then, when I started working as a front-end developer, another friend of mine said me, "Oh mate, I can't understand why people are still hiring front-end developers. There are already so many CMS platforms like WordPress, Drupal, Shopify, Joomla, etc." So, I hope you get the point. And about MVPs, there was another hype before AI actually. And I'm not even sure if it's still continuing or not. It was called no-code solutions. And again, it's totally okay for MVPs, but how will you scale it? That's the real question. So my verdict is this. For MVPs, AI is really like a painkiller. But when it comes to maintenance and scaling, it's more like an amplifier, not a replacement. These are all my thoughts for today. Subscribe and press the like button. Thank you for watching.